So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back today as we continue Master League. We've got the transfer deadline day in today's episode, and possibly as well the Europa League match. Get that underway. I know I sparked a bit of controversy in the last video, putting Jose Mourinho back at Manchester United. Now, look, I'm not a fan of Jose. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. Wasn't a fan of the way that he was at the club and the way he played it and his attitude. But I thought it would be quite interesting, wouldn't it, to bring him back, see if he's changed, change his ways, change his mentality, get him on the same page with Pogba, and create a bit of a story that way. So that was sort of my game plan behind it, not to wind you guys up. And anyway, it's just a bit of fun. So we've got new balls, so those should be good. When it comes to the ads and everything else, I know some of them still have Mkhitaryan on, but that is because those are old and new stuff isn't out yet. Once they are, I'll update it accordingly, and I will get tutorials out at some point. I'm just very, very busy right now trying to, well, just get this going. So anyway, for today, I have a couple of ideas. I really want to try and get Maddison from Leicester City. He's a player that Man United are looking at possibly purchasing come summertime, not summertime, but January time, whenever time, and he's on my radar, but I don't have enough money. 22.3 mil is not going to do it for me. We've got a ridiculous offer here for Ashley Young, but I'm going to go in and put some players on the transfer list that I may very well look to sell. So let's have a look what we can do. We'll put Mata on here. Not that I want to sell him. He's already on there. Never mind. But you never know. The likes of Rojo, I'm sure we could generally stick him on there as well. Fosu Mensah, no, I'd rather keep someone like him. Twinzebe, you know, these are players that I could play. I don't want to do what I did before where I got rid of too many players and in the end it cost me because I didn't have enough on the bench. So, it wasn't a great idea. Lingard, yeah, I mean, he'll play every now and then. Fred's one of those players. I think that's probably about it for the time being. Or do I want to sell Young? But I think I'll wait with Young because he's not going to get a lot for him. In fact, we're going to get peanuts for him. So we'll go ahead and skip forward an hour and we'll just progress through here and see if we get anything coming in for these players. So Garner is no longer at the club because he's gone on loan. We'll skip forward another hour. Let me know in the comments as well. Who have you snapped up? Who are you? Who are you playing as? Let me know. So Lunev has joined Man City on a permanent transfer from Zenit St. Petersburg. Interesting for them. Alright, we're not getting any action right now, so we'll continue to wait and see if we get any offers. But we're into the last transfer day, chapter 2. And they're talking about Brentford, who have asked to buy Gomez for 727,000. Seems like a fair price. Seems like a rip-off, if I'm being honest. And I don't think Jose's going to be too happy about it, but he is going to think about it. Well, he's thought long and hard, and he says no. I don't think that's going to happen. Let's have a look. Anything? We've got a negotiation for Guire. Why? Why is Maguire? That doesn't make sense. Stuff like that annoys me because Man United just bought him as if they would just sell him. 65 million, still less than what we paid for. So we'll end that one because that's mental, and we'll also change this to refuse all. Gomez, I'm not going to accept that. It's insultingly low as well. So I guess we just carry on. There may not even be any transfers in this because if no one comes in and buys someone, I'm not going to be able to get Maddison. And still no luck. 6 hours and counting. Nothing. Still nothing. Not one single offer for any players. 5 hours left now. Alright, we've got some movement here. Let's have a look. Negotiations with David De Gea. Well, that's not going to happen either, is it? What are they offering? 57 million. Another shockingly low amount. I would not sell David De Gea for that. We will refuse all when it comes to that transfer. Alright, I don't think we're going to have enough time. Even if we try and put in a bid for Maddison now, I think it might be too late. Alright, so we have received an offer for Mata, but as I say, it's a little bit late now. So let's have a look at how much they're offering. 21 million. I mean, that is reasonable for him, to be fair. Alright, well, we could accept that. So we'll get some funds. Now we have to go for it and see if we can get Madison with what we have left. We may not, and it may very well be that we just lost Mata for nothing. So he has a release fee of 35.7 million. Alright, well if that's the case, I guess we do that. We'll give him about 55,000, 2 years. We're going to have to give him a release fee of about the same, because otherwise he's probably not going to come. And, alright. Let's see what happens. 1 hour to go. We are living on the edge. There is Greenwood talking to Bay. He's so passionate, it's impossible not to be affected by that. My performances have definitely improved thanks to him. Alright, he's accepted our offer. All you need to do is sign off on the deal. Alrighty then. Well, that is an absolute belter. Looks like we have grabbed him at the death. And that is just right on the nog. The last few minutes. So we are down to that. Not too bad. Transfer budget's fine. Salary's alright. So, welcome aboard. 3, 2, 1, bosh. Transfer window shut. Man United have made one final purchase. Madison comes in. Mata goes out. I think that's fair. You know, it's youth for experience. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. So there is Jose with his dear friend Paul Pogba. You're poised to face your first test in the Europa League group stage. What will be your game plan? Well, let's be very positive, and we'll say we're going to win. It's just one match, or we can't lose. I mean, you can lose. It's a group match, but let's have the Jose that we know. In a competitive group like this, grabbing 3 wins first is usually key. Sure, the first match is always intense, but grabbing that initial win will help us set the tone for the rest of the other matches. So there you have it, Jose speaking his mind as we are ready for the first game of the Europa League. So best of the 11 associate. Okay, monthly training reports. So that's nice. It does show you who's improved. Okay, fair enough. There's the schedule for September. Got our earnings, scouting report. Failed ones of a few of them, but Madison's the key. Alright, so let's go in here and have a look at our game plan. Taking on this side where I'm not even... If I pronounce the names wrong, you cannot be surprised. You just can't. But yeah, we're going to have to pick a lineup here. Maguire's down. That's great. That's all we need. What about Lindelof? He's alright. Alright, so let's play around with this, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I think we'll go for this. I'm going to start Ramiro. You know, it's Europa League. Sometimes he plays, so we are going to put him in there. Bay, Lindelof, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka. We're going to have Pogba, McTominay there with... we're going to start Madison. Let's give him his debut. Martial on the left, Sancho on the right. Sancho's been a bit disappointing, but I think I've got to play better with him. And I'm going to have Rashford up top. Greenwood's buzzing, and I really want to play him, but... You know, there is a big difference between playing Greenwood and Rashford. I mean, there's no doubt that Rashford is the better player, as you would expect. So, I'm going to go for that right now. Could put Martial up top. And that's the thing with United. You can mix and match. Martial could go up top. Rashford can go on the wing. You just can. And when we break, by the way, yes, Pogba is going to push forward more into an advanced position. McTominay stays back a little bit. And then when we lose possession, we're back to that sort of traditional formation. So that is the game plan. There's a look at Mitterland. How do you say Mitterland? I don't know. Mitty. But yeah, the name pronunciation is going to get out the window here. So prepare yourself for some brutalness. Anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy it. This is what we're playing on, by the way. 12 minutes, superstar. Always superstar. That is my traditional go-to difficulty and always will be. Legend is very, very tough, but let's see how we get on. Anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy today's match. The Europa League officially gets underway. So Man United return to the Europa League. It's been a couple of seasons, but they are back. Not exactly where they want to be, but it is what it is. It is a chance for them to get back in the Champions League. They won it a few seasons ago as well with Jose Mourinho, and they'll be looking to do it again. Away from home, first group stage match. Let's get this game underway. So, Michelin get the game underway. The Danish side, who finished second last season behind Copenhagen, taking on Manchester United, who didn't quite finish the season where they would have wanted to last year, and are back in the Europa League. They have to show their intentions. Got to start off well. Jose Mourinho back at United spoke in the press about it's always important to get those wins, and that's obviously a no-brainer, but it's getting the wins away from home that can lead you with more chances, as there is an early chance here for the Danish side. They work it down the left-hand side, but Sancho gets ahead of Paulinho, and now the Englishman can bomb it forward. Chance to float this one high. Maddison on the ascendancy. The type of player that, I mean, he can play in numerous positions. And here we go. Oh, that's a little bit fortunate. It's Martial! And it's a brilliant stop by the keeper. Have a look at this. I don't think Martial knew too much about this. It came off him, and it was a quick, neat turn. It's the first corner of the game. Maddison to take. Floats it towards the near post. It's flicked on. There's another chance, and Rashford has made it 1-0 to Manchester United after just 9 minutes. There's a cheeky little dance, and that will do nicely. Well, this corner caused all sorts of problems. Flicked on, a strike from McTominay, and it's the centre forward doing what you want a centre forward to do. Be in the right place at the right time to nod it home to give United a great start. Back to Pogba. Maddison. Here is Wan-Bissaka. Plenty of red shirts in the box, looking for someone, but all he could find was a black shirt. Don't know what Luke Shaw's doing there. Half asleep. But inside, Dyer. Mobile. Towards Frank. Cabot. Got to make sure he makes plenty of runs for his teammates. And may not create too many chances today, but they have to make the most of the chances they do get. Sancho finding Pogba. Pogba, strength is really good, does well. Martial, you can see he's cutting inside when he can, just to try and get involved. Maddison, well played. Good defending. It's a bit scrappy in the middle, isn't it? Fast-paced game. And here's Pogba. And what about that for a ball over and smart defending? Well, United caused problems in the last corner. This time they're looking for the back post, and that's nodded away from Martial, who's not too happy about the challenge. Pogba. Too much by the Frenchman. Mobile starts again. See Marcus Rashford always hot on the heels, and that's one thing United have this season. There's a lot of youth, which means you would expect them to be running pretty much all game. The older players are sort of settling out now. The younger, youthful players coming in with the likes of Greenwood, McTominay. They're going to be the heart and soul of this team. Martial as well. Luke Shaw as well. Wan-Bissaka, oh, it's taken a slight deflection. Ramiro's come out, and he's made a bit of an error maybe, because United concede, and it's the first real chance, and Cabot bangs it in the back of the net. 1-1. Well, I don't know what this stemmed from. It came off Wan-Bissaka. Romero tried to get out quickly, but there wasn't much he could do. Credit to the centre forward. Right here, lays it across. It comes off him, off the defender, and then Romero just couldn't quite catch it with his foot. Launches it high. Marcus Rashford's going to get there because it's a shocking clearance. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Pogba lays it all the way back to Scott McTominay, but it was always rising. Here's Sancho. Great feet by him there. That's what they need to see a little bit more of Sancho. Pogba lays it back. Fed across. Maddison now. Play through. Lovely ball. Brilliant goal. United are back ahead. And this time it's Anthony Martial, set up by newly signed James Maddison. Crafty, clinical, and sexy as you like, you would say. Have a look at this. Movement was emphatic, and this ball was spot on, and the finish was beautifully taken. Final minute of the half here, and that will be half time. Well, we've had 3 goals, and it's the English side, Man United, that lead 2-1. So Marcondes has come on for the home side as they make their first change. Man United have left it unchanged, unsurprisingly. As much as they did concede, they still had more of the chances in the first half. Pogba has run straight into a man. Rashford hot on the heels. Goal from him, goal from Martial. They want plenty of that this season. So there's going to be rotation, we know that. It's a Man United team developing with youth and experience. Ball up the line towards Rashford. All the way back to the goalie. Clears it away. Pogba couldn't get there first. Anderson. Mobile. Fed through the middle. One thing Man United do have to be wary of is the attack, because we've seen it already in the game. Romero's out. This time he does well. Blocks off the strike. But at the moment, United are not getting the rub of the green with these deflections. Here's another chance. Feeds it across. Can he finish? Oh, he can. What a game we have here. 2 apiece. And the new substitute, Marcondes, has only been on the field literally 10 minutes. And there is a blinding finish. And they worked it so well. Into the centre forward's feet. Holds it up. Lays it off. One touch finish. So the goals keep on coming. We only hope they keep on coming even more. I'll tell you what, Michelin now, they're starting to get a lot more confidence about themselves. And here we go again. And Man United have got to be careful here. Nodded on. Rashford. No support. But Man United have players. And here's Wan-Bissaka. Rashford's calling for it. Can he find him? He looks for him. Back in towards the mix. Cleared away. Only as far as the right back. Pogba. Past the initial challenge. Oh, it's a beauty. Absolutely world class. By the Frenchman, the captain. Man, oh man, he struck this with sheer ferociousness. The United fans celebrate, and why not? Not a great clearance to Wan-Bissaka to Pogba. The quick fake and the snapshot was so quickly taken that the goalkeeper was left dumbfounded here. He gets beaten at his near post, but you have to say he couldn't have struck this any better. United back ahead. Well, United's first 2 changes, Sancho and Maddison replaced by James and Pereira. Decides to go back to McTominay. Pereira. Pogba, it's nicely worked. Wan-Bissaka now. Completely fools his defender. Cleared away, but they are under the cosh. Michelin here. Pereira, lovely feet. Trying to get it on the left foot. It's a late challenge, but fair enough. The referee wasn't having it. Marcondes, his goal after 55 minutes put Michelin level. But Paul Pogba said, anything you can do, I can do just as good. Oh, here is Pereira. He's poked it through. It's a chance. Can he finish it? Not quite. Pereira, can he finish it off? No. Gets it back on the right foot, but just finding that extra yard of space, and it's not quite there. Well, Marcus Rashford, he's played well today. Completely knackered, but scored a goal and a good performance. Just trying to stick a foot in and win it. It's a clatter of two players. Sparf to take. Has to be a good ball. Aiming for the back post. Eric Bailly gets up. Well, no one wants to make the challenge! And can you believe this? Now it's 3-3. You cannot write the script for this one. Man United couldn't clear their lines. It's happened time and time again. Something they clearly have to work on in training. This was the chance. Couldn't get rid of it. And then Greenwood's just standing there watching. So 3-3 now. Don't think anyone thought this would be a 6-goal thriller. And the opening match. Is there more to play? Greenwood. Oh, there's a chance. Pereira nearly got through. Oh, there's a bit of a mix-up. The goalie still just about got away with it. Oh, we've had some drama here today. Oh, Michelin could still win this, you know. They could still win this. Lindelof wants the offside, and it hasn't been given, and he could win it, but he couldn't because Romero comes up trumps. The ball stays alive, but then it goes out of play. He is furious with himself. Romero, the saviour. Because what an important stop that could prove to be. Well, hold on to your hats. This game hasn't quite finished. We've got 2 minutes left. Man United are looking depleted. They've worked so hard to try and win this game. All the way back to Romero. Launches it high. Martial. It's a good header. Flicked on to Pereira. He's not going to get there. Anderson. It's a good idea, you know. And wait a minute. There's another chance. Man United getting away with murder. Pogba gets it away. And the referee blows for full time. Manchester United led 3 times in this match. But every single time, the Danish side came back with a vengeance, and it has finished 3-3. Well, what a ridiculous game that was. Oh, my word. I mean, only had 6 to 7 attempts. Dead even as well at 50-50. Man, oh man. Man of the match was Cabot, along with Rashford. Well, crazy first game, a crazy first game, and I'm not going to lie when I say that AI is messing me up every now and then. There is something wrong with the game's switching of players. You could see that in the last goal. Greenwood is just standing there watching instead of going to the ball and clearing it. It's going to cost me goals if they don't address it, but I know there's a patch coming out, and, you know, not till October though. There's your other results. Milan won 2-0. Borussia Dortmund won by 3-0. Of course, we've got PES United in there. There's a few randoms lurking about, but not really too many. Everton won 4-2. There's a look at our group. So we've got Rangers. That should be interesting. Besiktas as well. But yeah, I'll take a point. Away from home, I'll take a point. But I'll also be disappointed because I was leading 3 times as well. Anyway, we shall return for the next episode against Crystal Palace. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. That certainly was more entertaining than any of the other matches we've had, and that's what I'm looking for. But Pogba is out for 6 days now with a muscle inflammation. So Oh dear. Madison settled in nicely, got an assist, but yeah, Sancho, I don't know what to do with him. Is there a position that suits him? Let me know, because I'm struggling when he gets the ball. His chemistry's not there. It's just not, and he's a little bit slow on the ball. Maybe I'll give it time. I don't know. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.